Congratulations on the film, Mr. Gavin.
Thank you very much.
It's an amazing thrill-a-minute ride, but it's also very, very smart. That's hard to do.
That's a testament to Guy Hibbert, the screenwriter. He wrote an amazing script, and when I read it, I thought exactly what you've just said. This is very, very smart, and also a thrill ride, an edge-of-your-seat thriller, and so it delivers, I hope. Certainly Guy's script delivered, and I hope we've been able to deliver that for the audience, something that is both thrilling, entertaining, and leaves you with something to talk about.
Right. Tell us the genesis of the film. Like, I heard you auditioned for it. A director auditioning for a film.
People don't know we do that as directors. No, what happened was that the script was with Jed Doherty and Colin Firth, the producers, the wonderful Colin Firth, and they were looking for directors, and they sent it out to a few people. I have no idea how many. And I read it, and I just couldn't put it down. It sounds a cliche, but you just keep wanting to know what's going to happen. You're so on the edge of your seat. And then it left me with so much to think about, and I immediately dived into my computer and went into, the internet and started researching, is this true? Is this technology really happening? Just as I think the audience does. Found it was true, and then I said to my agent, I really, really want to do this film. And then I spent about a month preparing, just researching and putting together images, because I really wanted to do it. So I went to my audition with the producers, I hope well prepared, and I'm very grateful that they hired me to do the job.
Helen Mirren's character. Intriguing. A woman in the military, of all things, too. Right?
Yes, well, interestingly, and I hope Guy won't mind me saying this, but that was the one thing I did ask him to change, is the original character in the movie was written for a man. And when I was reading it, you need somebody who's highly intelligent and yet got a laser focus. That it's a sort of powerful person. And I kept thinking of Helen Mirren for some reason as I'm reading this. And I thought, why am I thinking of Helen Mirren when the character's written for a man? But she kept... And then I thought, well, maybe the reason I'm thinking this is not only is Helen the right actor for this job, but actually this film, the contents of this film, the ideas in this film, are ideas that I think women will find very engaging.
Right.
As well as men.
Right,
but I think it's important that it doesn't come across as a guy's war movie, when it's about so much more than that. And so I called Guy up and I said, how would you feel if I asked you to change the role of this to a woman, and if we made it Helen? And he hesitated for a moment, because as a writer you've spent ages with, and he said, Helen? Yes, of course. So that's what happened.
For a thriller to work, you also need some sort of brevity and levity to it.
That's very well.
And
brought.
Alan Rickman delivers the levity of the...
Yes, well, it's very strange talking about it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very strange talking about it today, because obviously Alan's name, we miss him terribly. And I was very fortunate to have worked with him, because I didn't know him before. So for me it's strange, because I've only just worked with Alan Rickman, and he's gone. And so it's hard to talk about, but the truth is, what Alan does so well is he brings incredible truth, emotional truth, intellectual truth, and at the same time he makes you laugh.
Right.
And that is an incredible skill, to be able to walk the line between finding humor in a very dark moment and allowing the audience to release the tension that they're feeling through laughter.
Right.
Because it gets so tense that you get an opportunity to laugh before you're suddenly reeled back into the next tense moment. And I think it's a testament to Alan's skill, and indeed to Jeremy Northam and the other actors, that they don't overplay, they don't send up the humor. They play it for real, but the situation in which these people find themselves is so infuriating that at times it's funny.
Which
so frustrating.
Which adds more conundrum to the moral dilemma that the movie presents.
Exactly. Well, thank you.
Congratulations
thank you
again.
so
I love the film.
Thank you.
It will stay with me forever.